Ooh, oh, that's so much better. Okay, perfect. I was like, the lighting kind of sucks right now, but that's better. Good morning, guys. I hope you are having a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. Happy hump day. So I'm thinking that I'm going to start doing lives two, twice a week. So if you're interested in that, just leave a comment down below. I'm waiting for people to join. Hello, person. I was just saying that I'm thinking about doing these consistently, twice a week. So Tuesday, Wednesday. If you'd be interested in that, let me know in the little chat box. I'm gonna go ahead and post the rules. Um, just so people know. And I really want to get to one person's question. I feel like I always skip them. So hopefully they join kind of early on. So I can get their question. Hello, how you doing today? Um, hello, Sambla. How are you? I'm doing really great. I was just saying I'm thinking about making this like a weekly thing. So just let me know if you'd be interested in that. Always remember to include your signs. If you have any questions, let me know. And also, if you would like to see any specific content on this channel, also you can leave that in the chat box and I will take note of that. But I think my content's really like, I always try to be very free flowing with my content, very open, but I'm not really open to love stuff. But I think if I would do love stuff, then more people would watch my channel because people love tarot. But I don't know. I'm trying to work past barriers that I have in my business and whatnot to really grow this empire, you know. But anyways, yes, Sumbla, I will love to do your question, a general reading. You are a Libra. This is actually a new deck that I have, so you are the first person, besides myself, of course, that is using this deck. So cool. This is what is it? I don't know, something tarot. I love that I'm seeing the same people over again. That's awesome. Let's see what this deck is called because I totally forgot. Totally blanked on that. It is the Vision Quest Tarot, if you're interested. All right. So you said you want a general reading. Of course, I can make that happen. A general reading for Libra, please. A general reading for Libra. What do you need them to know? We have Four of Wands, completion, Two of Earth, change, and action. We have Mother of Fire, Mother of Wands, Queen of Wands here. Nine of Water, joy. Two of Earth, change. Just make sure you see that. And also Four of Fire, or Four of Wands. What do they want you to know? They want you to know that there's a creation, there's something that you can, I'm getting that there's something here to create, basically, with this Mother of Fire energy being action to take. Queen of Wands is a very fiery, passionate, just she has this raw energy about herself. And I also always think of sunflowers when I read into the Queen of Wands energy. It's just a very vibrant, it's almost like you should probably instill fire into your heart chakra. I don't know if you do any specific meditations. I know that I've been working with the elements. Oh, such a beautiful practice. I don't know, I have to do either a course around that or like something around that because it's such a powerful practice. But yeah, they're wanting you to first instill fire into your heart chakra. So what that looks like is I would put on a heart chakra binaural beat, and then I would just think about the element fire. I also light a candle, and at nighttime is my favorite time to do this meditation. They're telling me, they're saying what they're you have cards here, but they're wanting me to give you this meditative practice. So if you're open to that, I hope you're open to that because they're just really wanting you to first like really instill this fire into your heart because that's going to be the key to unlocking joy for yourself. And I'm just sensing here like a project or something that is meant to happen. We have Son of Earth, that's Knight of Wands. Yeah, so like it just this may be a long-term project. Exactly, I was saying use your heart chakra, use your heart chakra. We have the King of Cups here. And okay, you're open to it, so that's perfect. All right. So what I would do is I would find a binaural beat on YouTube for the heart chakra, and at nighttime is the most powerful in my opinion. And I would just I like having a candle lit, so you can like use that energy and also like just feel like the element, see it, hear it, and you also will notice that fire sings, which is really cool. And just instill that element into your heart chakra to basically it's going to ignite passion. It can also like burn away like old energy in your heart as well. Um, and yeah, and but overall, I'm just sensing here that there's like maybe a project, but not even a project. There's just this sense of growth basically, but they're not giving me any messages except for this heart chakra meditation. Really, honestly. And this is going to help bring some balance into your life basically. This will help bring change into your life. And also you can do the water element as well, the same process. You can use a bowl of water, and it's way more gentle water. And yeah, so I'm gonna end it here. But actually, no, I'm gonna do. Where is that deck? Here it is. I'm gonna do this deck for you. Just one card of advice here, because I'm feeling there's a little bit more for you. God, that was a really beautiful channeling. They're like, no. This person needs a meditation. Give them a meditation, Gina. Yeah, but I really need to put out that or like do something with it because it's such a wow. We have blessed. That is so beautiful. This is my favorite card in this deck, and I actually got this deck because I got a reading done one time, and this card came out for me, and I was like, "Oh my god, this card is so beautiful!" Literally, I got it, and yeah, so blessed. That's beautiful. So, what a beautiful way to end this reading. And we have on the bottom of the deck building blocks. So creating a solid foundation for blessings, basically, is the overall message. So hope you enjoy that. And yeah, that was really beautiful. Wow. That was a beautiful way to start today. All right, and so next we have here I love all the content. Something really cool is when you do timeless yes or no. Okay, I was thinking about actually doing more timeless yes or no readings or incorporating more of that into my channel. So thank you. All right, and yes, Manny. I'm just gonna call you Manisha. Manisha is when will your son come into your life? You have two questions here, so you have to pick one that you want answered more. Um, oh, that's so cool. Two. Yeah, and that's yeah that. And it's also 2022, and I noticed that on January 2nd it was 222, and I actually got I paid my bill. It was something like I gave him $20.22. When soulmate. Okay, so when is soulmate coming into person's life? What is your sign, by the way? Your astrological sign. Actually, I'm going to use my Love Tarot deck for this question. One more time, what is your sign? Your astrological sign? Oh, Scorpio marrying a Scorpio. How interesting. All right, I'm gonna give you like a few more seconds here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and move on. Okay, perfect. Taurus. When will soulmate come into Taurus's life? Oh, we have 3 cards popping out here, or 2. Okay, someone did that. King of Swords. Whoa. Any action to take. All right, so we have your cards being King of Swords, King of Cups, Ace of Cups, 6 of Swords. So I feel that this will happen either in Gemini. No, this is King of Swords is Aquarius. But I'm honestly, how is it? How is the astrological signs like order of? I was getting more so in March. I was getting kind of like a Pisces energy, or either June and also July. I'm also like, so it can probably more so in July because we do have Six of Swords here, and we also have 16. That's 7. That's also Cancer season, possibly. They're saying it's not more so, but it's never about when, and just more so about when you open yourself up to it. And I'm sitting here with the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is also always for me a card of kind of like having some mental baggage. So there may be some things you need to objectively let go and objectively open your heart to. But I'm sensing like you are attracting in a soulmate for sure. This is a very strong energy. This will be a very strong mate for you. Definitely very divine masculine feeling. And he'll be very like honestly his temperament is being shown in the cards here too. I'm getting he'll be like very domineering. Not domineering, but like dominant, very masculine with all these kings here. And also very passionate. Who oh wow, and then you have the King of Wands too. Oh. We have King of Wands, Queen of Wands. This would be definitely a lot of sexual chemistry here. And something that will last a long time with the Eight of Pentacles here. And Ace of Pentacles. So I hope that helped. This was very interesting. They're like, as far as an actual time frame, I'm getting a 6. And I know 6 is in June. That's Gemini. That was the first number that popped in my head, especially with the Six of Swords. And so that can mean 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. But really, they're saying there's mental baggage to be cleared. And using my tarot guide here, by the way, it is purchasable through my website if you're interested. And if you read tarot cards, Six of Swords, refinement, beauty and ideas, blossoming solitude, single. Yeah, exactly, blossoming in solitude. So there's something that there's still some refinement needed. There's still a need to come into your own to find joy in being and to find joy in solitude, basically. And this is kind of like being reflected on this imagery here too. And I'm getting you guys would have really good intercourse. By the way, they're just wanting me to let you know that. So yeah, I hope that helped. Next we have, and by the way, we are still going in line here. Shady Lady, are you still here? Current feelings and thoughts of Sagittarius towards Capricorn. Current feelings and thoughts of Sagittarius towards Capricorn. Yeah. So let me know if you're still here, and then I will commence with the reading. I really honestly, it's so weird because I don't like doing love readings on my channel, but when you guys ask me, I'm like, oh my god, yes, let me get the tea, let me get the juice, let's spill. So I'm just like, you have to get, I don't know, it's so weird. Anyways, Shady Lady, again, are you here? I'm gonna take a sip. And by the way, if you feel so compelled, you can donate via PayPal. I will also have that. I should get that link. Oh, let's actually just do it on my phone. I'm just gonna skip Shady Lady for now because I asked about 3 times, I think. I think next would be Uzma, and then we have Rara, and then Sandy Mommy in that order. So, Uzma, Uzima, Uzima, are you here? That's you guys have really interesting names on your your profiles. And they're scoring in that order. Uh Sandy Mommy, Rara, you guys here? Whoever types next that they're here, they're gonna be the one who goes. Because we have to keep this train rolling. Rolling. Actually, I don't know. I have to figure out a better way to do this too. Anyways, look in. All right, so I'm going to do Sandy Mom because she's the first one to reply, and then Rawa, you will be next. And then, yeah. So, because I was actually wording it to get to your question, actually, Miss Desiree. All right, so you said, dear, can I ask you, please, if Spirit thinks it's good for me to connect with my auntie who passed away because I feel that something is off when I tried. All right. First, they're saying making sure that you put an energy bubble around yourself. I don't know how you go into this when you go to meditate. They're giving me a like specific practice for you. So putting first a golden light around yourself, stemming from your heart, and also possibly if you have a picture, I would have that, and also a candle. And that golden light will be like your protection as you're traversing into that realm, because I don't believe in protection necessarily, but I believe when you're channeling certain things, you should protect yourself. And so I think when you're connecting with dead relatives, or not dead because they're really not passed away, they're just we can't see them. When you're connecting with relatives in the another dimension, you do have to kind of have more caution with that versus when you're just channeling energy healing. I'm like that's really high vibrational, so I don't think that entities can latch onto that. But they're saying, I'm going to pull cards for you, yeah, but they're saying that you have to do like a very specific practice, even if this is something that you develop by yourself, intuitively, yeah. But anyways, you know the question: Aries Taurus connection, spirit. Is it a good idea? Okay. So we have, yeah, they're saying definitely endure through this. We have Seven of Wands here, endurance. And we have your action to take being exactly, yeah. There's Knight of Pentacles, the Son of, oh, excuse me, the Knight of Wands here. So being approaching it from a very fiery, passionate place. Very interesting action to take. I swear that was the Son of Pentacles. And we have, definitely we have the Empress here, grandmother. We have Four of Air, Four of Swords. And we have Five of Wands. So they're saying that if you're stressed out about the situation, don't do it. But if you're in a very grounded place, that is the time to do it. And again, they're saying that there's kind of like this intuitive practice that you can develop, specifically to access this part of your gifts, because we all have mediumship abilities, but certain people I feel are just a little bit more like in tune with it. And I feel that you are kind of one of those people who are just more so in tune with your gifts. And so it's kind of like how you enter into this space is paramount. It's very highly important. And that will kind of guide the experience itself. So it's just they're saying you have to have a very grounded mindset while going into this, possibly developing a specific process to kind of have that as an anchor. And if you're feeling any stress, if you're feeling any anxiety, any worry, that's how you know it's time to stop immediately. And then only commencing again when you're back into that very grounded, very expansive, very aligned headspace. So yeah. They're definitely is wanting you to tap into this and definitely wanting you to explore this, but it just comes down to um, how you manage your own energy in a certain sense. And not saying that this is stemming from you, but there's just, it's like our minds are very powerful, basically, is what this is saying. And you have to exert fear over, um, you have to exert control over fear, basically, or not even control, you have to exert strength and will over fear and even over entities and things you could possibly encounter. So, yeah, this is beautiful. They're saying like this, and once you break past this point, it's going to have like you're going to have more confidence in yourself and more confidence in your gifts and just more like putzpah or like utzpah. I don't know. There's this Greek word for like um I don't, or not Greek word, Jewish word. I don't know. Some word basically for like balls almost. I don't know. It's weird. Okay, cool. Thank you. That was a very nice reading. And by the way, she has some nice energy too. Very like sweet. I feel all of a sudden very flowery. She says she's an Aries. She felt definitely so docile. Very nice. All right. Um, Rara, are you still here? You are next. All right, perfect. And your question was, you want a general, you an Aries. Oh, an Aries, awesome. And by the way, everyone, just be sure that you check out my other content. For your signs, I am posting more sign specific readings so far this year. Hopefully, I keep it up. Really trying to grow this channel, grow this community. Like, comment, share if you feel ever so inclined, and you can also donate to my PayPal. I have not had that link up yet, but that's okay. You can find it in my bio too. But anyways, general reading for Aries. All right, so we have your cards being Ace of Swords, Eight of Cups, stagnation. Then we have Nine of Cups, joy. Son of Water or Knight of Cups. You have a lot of water in here. Holy shit. They're saying that it's almost like you are realizing emotions or something, or like having like emotional revelation or connecting your intellect more with your emotions. There's just some sense of like realization here I'm feeling, and having more openness to your emotions and to your desires and to what you truly want. You have victory. Yeah, this is after a time of like, again, the stagnation card. But honestly, stagnation is kind of like just getting clear about what you truly want, right? I don't mean to like positively frame everything, but the beauty of stagnation is that you can stop. You know, you can really see, you can get clarity. And this is this Ace of Cups. I mean, excuse me, Ace of Air, Ace of Swords, like that mental clarity, that mental agility, that mental um this is Ra's reading. And everyone who's asking, of course you can have a reading, but there is a line, and then I'm also picking just intuitively from the people. And also the people who are just kind of here showing up, doing what they like they're asked, so like including their signs, etc. But getting back to your reading, I'm sorry to have to interrupt. Um yeah, and we also have the hermit here too, you know? And so that's definitely again that just I'm just getting like a crystal clear vision, and also possibly developing psychic ability or tapping more into your psychic abilities. I got a lot of clairvoyance for you, and also a clear crystal ball. I don't know if you like to work with those. I know personally I've been wanting one, but like when I'm like tapping into your energy, it feels so like precise, so focused, so clear. And finding your inner truth as well. And again, like listening to your heart and finding your heart, especially in the face of fear or in the face of like opposition, resistance. So we have a lot of like air energy here for you. Even though there's a lot of water in here, like water on in your cards, I'm getting a lot of air energy for you. So they're not saying doing a specific meditation because working with air is actually really fucking hard. Um, my least favorite element to work with, honestly. But yeah, we just there's this sense of like finding an inner fullness again. So just discovering what that means to you. Like they just want doing with air. Oh, okay. That's probably why you have so much air and water in here. Cool. Um, but yeah, your cards here feel like kind of like stepping out from the shadows and into the light and being kind of blinded by that at first in a certain sense, but kind of like slowly warming up and reawakening to life. And again, that precision and that clarity and having inner peace. Exactly. Two of air. So much air. I love it. Air energy can be nice. It can be annoying. It could be annoying. Geminis. All right. Uh that's gonna be the end. Or do they no, they said that's the end. It's a very like it's nice reading. All right, so next let's see. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Um I'm gonna do because into the unknown or Uzima. I see your question, Angel, but I need that to be condensed. I don't. It needs to be just condensed in however way possible that is for you. But I can't answer a question like that in this type of setting. Um, that's a private question. That's a paid question. So just condense it. Condense it. And you're welcome. Yeah, that was a very nice reading. Very clear. My protein shake. Mm, I'm glad it did, by the way. All right, perfect. I'm just gonna do Uzima because they've been waiting for a minute. Oh, this is so good. Oh my god. Mm. Want to know your husband's thoughts and feelings towards you? Scorpio thoughts for Scorpio. Ugh. Got my third eye buzzing. Scorpio starts for Scorpio. Scorpio starts for Scorpio. Yeah, that's what I felt. I felt like this sense of like disconnection, lack of communication. Yeah. And then action Scorpio would take for Scorpio or towards Scorpio. All right, so we have here the Hangman. Ooh, the Seven of Swords. Jeez. God, the Devil. Wow. And then action to take towards you, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. This person wishes things weren't like the way they were. We have the Star, Death, the Fool, King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This is just a very harsh energy, like um this is honestly a private reading, and I could go into it. This is just a lot. It's a lot of energy, a lot of intense emotion. Oh, but just I guess to paraphrase it, like yikes. This yikes. That's all I'm not being rude here towards you, obviously, but it's just this is a really heavy energy. Like there's like the attachment I'm seeing here, but like especially sexually, but like yikes. Yeah. Let's see what's here. Nine of Swords, Three of Cups. Yeah. There is this emotional attachment, but it's like so much pain involved with you guys. I'm just gonna see what they want you to do in this connection or this advice. Alright, we have here Loyal Heart and Chop Wood. They're saying possibly to work on it, to do some counseling maybe. That's there's a lot here. There's just a lot here. Wow. I was not expecting such a heavy reading. My third eye was a buzzing though. But yeah, it's cute. You know, like the attachment definitely is there with you guys. But this is just a lot of energy. It's too much basically for just the setting, in my opinion. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I think you know your situation. This person this is such a big connection too. Definitely. It feels a lot like karmic, but like a karmic soulmate. I don't want to like have so much distinction, you know, but it feels when I'm just tapping into you guys' energy, it feels very like in the higher realms it's better, but in this realm it's kind of like mm, really uh just a little toxic, you know, a little toxic. But yeah. All right. Mhm. Uh Angel, I was saying that your question was a little bit like it was okay. I want to know if I'm not gonna first, I don't have to explain myself to you. Gina, you don't have to explain yourself to us. Your question was long, okay? I need a single sentence question for this type of setting. Uh that's just preferable because it's not paid. If you want a paid reading, you can find a person, you can book with me, but like you also have to take into consideration my time and my energy in this exchange. It's not just, oh, I have a question. It's, wow, this question is really convoluted. Wow, it's really long. Wow, I have to answer all these parts. Condense it. That was the only thing I asked. Her question was very, very simple, actually. She asked, how does her husband feel towards her? She's a Scorpio. That was very, very simple. So, yeah, thank you. Anyways, um, Jano, are you here? Shady lady, you seem to be here. And the energy of begging makes me not want to pick you. So I'm just gonna say no, actually. Can I have a reading on my love life in 2022? Into the unknown, yes, you can. Uh, all right. Love life in 2022. Well, first, can you like? I'm gonna actually skip that because I also asked. Like, I don't. Did I pin this comment? Is it pinned? I'm gonna go. I didn't pin it, so I'll come back to you. But please include your signs, guys. I know it's not. It's something that's kind of arbitrary. Yes, it is, but it's very just like a deep. I'm into details, basically. Kind of into details. All right. Anyways, wow, the energy here feels different today. It's like, should I do this twice in a row? I don't know. You guys are just really interesting today. All right, Gemini. You Geminis! God. Gemini 2020 love life. Interesting. Action. Wow, this is really interesting. So first we have the Magician in reverse. And I'm like, oh, that's really, really interesting. I feel that yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and I just don't understand people today. First, they're like, don't quit the stream, Gina. Not for these people, but you guys are just kind of annoying me, honestly. First, because you keep asking the same question over and over again, as if I can't read, right? Like I can read, I see what you're saying. Angel, I asked you to condense your question because it's not a question I'm going to answer in this type of setting. So I'm going to go ahead and remove you if I can do that because I just find it to be annoying. You call, I'm not even going to get into it because it's not that big of a deal. It's like literally, I would never ever see you in person, so it's like not that big of a deal. But it's the attitudes. And I'm not saying, Shady Lady, I'm not going to choose you, but I am working on someone else's reading. And so, how would you feel if during someone else's reading, you during someone else's reading, someone kept just kind of like pestering the reader and taking away their attention when they're trying to focus their attention on someone else's reading, basically? And I don't not like Geminis into the unknown. I have actually a very, very sketchy history with you guys. So I have a love-hate relationship with you guys, meaning I actually love you guys, but you guys are bad for me. I'm a Scorpio. It's too much air. But anyways, getting back into your reading. Sorry about that, but I have to like be firm, because it's kind of like I need my boundaries respected. If you really want your question answered that badly, you can read first, you can scroll to the top and read that says, if you do a donation, that automatically bumps your question up to being next. So if you really are that concerned about getting your question answered, you would get my attention, you would do PayPal, and then you would get your question answered. So if you can't do that, you just simply have to wait. And that's how it is. I'm gonna have to condense that into like 200 characters, so it's all there. Anyways, you have for the Magician reverse. I'm like, oh, that's interesting because I shuffle all of my cards upright. And then we also have the Six of Cups, which is my karmic card. We have Justice, and we have the Four of Wands reverse. So I'm just seeing here that there's some relationship karma to be cleared before you can really start something that would appease you, something that would really be deep and meaningful to you. There's um there's an equilibrium that is needed to be found in your love life and in your emotional life, excuse me. We have on the bottom of the deck the Six of Swords, Ten of Swords, Judgment, and the Emperor. So there's a need for release, mental. Uh, Geminis aren't all the same. You guys just make me prickly. That's fine. Thank you so much, Shady Lady. That's great. There's the great thing about planet Earth is that there are about 1 billion people on the planet. So, yeah, I'm not being rude, but I'm also being analytical. Getting back to your reading. Yeah, I just feel like there's like something to be cleared here, like a stagnant energy to be cleared. So there's a need for clarity. There's a need for you to really see the truth. Like this mirror image here is kind of like getting to me in the card. You see, like she's just staring into the mirror, kind of like staring into the past or staring into something that isn't happening now. And so there's like, I'm getting kind of like a soul tie to someone else. And this can be something that you aren't necessarily aware of, something that you are aware of. I'm getting that you kind of are aware of this in a certain sense, or you have an idea of the person that this tie may be linked to. And first, not judging yourself for that because it's just like this may be kind of this may be an expansive situation to where it expands across lifetimes. Certain connections, in my opinion, they do that. Excuse me. But yeah, your love life in 2022 is, it's like it has a chance to like to blossom, but there's, I don't know if this is a karmic thing. I don't know if it's like this could be to like a, it doesn't, I'm getting this as a person, you know, and I don't know again if you have a person in mind as I'm speaking. But there's just like this a lack of like energetic alignment almost, they're saying. The cards here. Mhm. Let's see. Again, using my tarot guide, purchase both on my website if you're interested. Four of Wands reverse. Yes, stagnant routine depression. Possibly even questioning your self-worth, whether you're worthy to have a connection or not. There's just there's a lack of like of envisioning and believing that you could have this. And again, there's something about past. This could be in high school. This could be just something that was a little bit traumatic. And they're just saying that there's a lack of balance to like properly, but this magician reverse and this justice card, the Six of Swords, Four of Wands reverse, is like there's a lack of balance to fully like manifest. And I don't know, it's really interesting as of now, you know. And the thing about timelines is that they can change so often. So I don't know if this is resonating or not. I hope it is, but I'm sensing that maybe it's not. But if it's not, this isn't the reading for you, you know. But again, I just sense that there was like a heartbreak or like a soul tie or just something that became buried and became like a source of stagnant energy, and that needs to be like freed up basically. So I hope that helped. If not, I also did a 2022 forecast on my channel. People are weird today. Just ignore them. They don't exist. All right. Is there anyone else here? Jason Libra, are you here? That was an interesting reading. All right, perfect. You are. And I wasn't seeing the lack of suitors. I was seeing the lack of viable suitors, I would say, because we just had like, we had we had the magician reverse, the Six of Cups, the Four of Wands reverse. What else was there? Uh, oh, and Justice. And so that just feels very like, even if you have them, they're not going to live up to your expectations in a certain sense. Because I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I'm just getting there's a need for self reflection, basically, in a certain sense. Yeah, a need for self reflection. And also, like, maybe, like, instead of, like, maybe making out a list of the characteristics you want. I know I did that one time. Doesn't really help me. I'm more so like, oh, you should also do your human design so you can see how you manifest that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not the reader for you because that was blah blah blah. But I felt that there was a need for self reflection with with two of the reversals, especially the musician reverse, because that felt very like needing clarity, needing to kind of backtrack almost, and especially next to the Six of Cups. Because for me personally, I read the Six of Cups as kind of more so like of a karmic connection or a soul tie. I always get more so of a feeling here in my chest. Uh, and I just felt that there was a need to kind of have reflection around that and possibly even a release and more balance with the Justice and the Four of Wands reverse. Um, and yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to Jason now. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Uh, Will Elise, Pisces. Jason Libra, Pisces. Want to stay in touch on phone with me. Can you clarify your question, please? You said, um, I'm not really sure what you want to know here. Um, will she want to stay in touch with you? Is that what you're asking? All right. Um, Yeah, and I'm also saying they're saying you can go out and stuff. There's not like a need to like put yourself on pause or put your life on pause. So I was trying to like delete this person's shit off my stream for a second there, but yeah, there's not. They're saying that it's like there's no need to pause, but there's just like a sense of like reflection is just for awareness. Awareness is so we don't repeat the same mistakes over again, in a certain sense. So yeah. But anyways, would she like to stay in touch on the phone? Would she like to stay in touch? Would Elise like to stay in touch with Libra? Elise like to stay in touch. Yeah. We have Five of Wands, Six of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like they do. Even if there was poor communication or some type of negative event between you guys, it did give her pause, it seems, or just hesitation. But yeah, we have the Lovers here. This person definitely is like open to you and wanting extended communication, it seems. She seems to be very like she likes attention or she likes when you give her attention. I mean, I guess that's every woman, but I think she like especially likes it. She likes when you show her that you're thinking about her in a very like obviously like not like overtly weird way. uh I think she wants to, and I think that may have been like the weird event, like that Five of Wands energy here. But Six of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, the Lover, it feels very solid. It feels that she should be at least open to friendship, bare minimum. uh so yeah, I hope that helped. You know what to do if you like this content. And yeah, is that weirdo guy gone? Weirdo guy gone. Maybe I should break up the stream more. Like do a different day. But I like doing Wednesday, Tuesday, definitely. Thursday. Tuesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll see. I'll probably do Tuesday, Thursday next week, and I'll see how I like that. And you're welcome, by the way. I think there's someone asked, they said they're from India. Can you ask the question? Of course. Just make sure you read the rules. Please include your sign, everyone else involved. Excuse me. If not, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now. This one has been slightly more chaotic, but that's okay. Oh, I guess I can end with a collective update, a collective message. A message for the collective. Too much, too much, too much. Hi. All right, so it's so funny because it kind of reflected the situation that happened earlier. We have the 4 of air, and then we have the 8 of wands, and it says interference. I think we had some mild interference today from Mr. Angel Fernandez Casas. And then they were saying integration. Just integrate it. Just be okay with it. Just learn from your just learn from it. So cool. So the message of the day here. Oh, hello, Queen of Swords. I was actually ending the stream. But if you have a question, you can ask it quickly. Please include all signs, and I will get to you after this message, and you will be the last person. But yeah, they're just saying like to have mental calmness and to not allow anxiety or worry to get the best of you, because you can always integrate. You can always learn from every situation in your life. And I am a true believer in law of attraction. And I know that I attracted that experience into my life, and I'm totally okay with that. We are here to learn. We are here to grow. We have the Father of Earth, the King of Pentacles, having a boss mentality, having the highest perspective. And I also like the usage of the feathers, of the feathers here, because it, for me, it has a very light, carefree energy. And so like our mental capacity, our brains can sometimes just like hammer away at the wrong shit in our heads for way too long. So what they're saying here is that we need to have a lighter approach. We need to have a very open and flexible mind, to where it's kind of like plasticity, like neuroplasticity. That's actually a scientific concept, by the way. And I'm seeing that being reflected here, with just having a very soft mental space, a very flexible mental space. And that is what integration is. When we take raw experiences that we have as human beings, and we soften them, and we have one perspective, two perspective, three perspective, four perspectives around them, having a very open third eye. And I kind of pride myself on having a very open third eye. And we have Ace of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. All right, and I will answer your question here, and that will be the end of today. How is Leo feeling about me? Oh, after reading email. Oh, juicy. I'm super excited to answer this one. Because I don't know, I found myself in a similar situation. I sent someone an email. He was also a Gemini. But he's a Leo. You're so many Geminis. Oh, I figured you were Gemini, though. Queen of Swords. But yeah, Queen of Swords is actually Gemini energy, because Aquarius is king. Yeah, whoa. Nice name. I guess I would be... Scorpio is the King of Cups, I believe. I'm gonna say. I always prattle about on these things. Anyways, how does Leo feel about Gemini after reading that email? I have a lot going out here. And action. I'm only taking one more question. Divine Focus. You can like, comment, subscribe. and I will hopefully get to you then. But this will be the last question, and yeah. So we have here the moon. You can't really see that. Yeah, the moon. Seven of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. And Four of Cups. Yeah, I should type that too. Happy New Year, guys. I want to do more. I filmed all my content on Monday, but expect new content. Still like, comment, subscribes. And thank you for letting me know, Queen of Swords. You definitely have that Queen of Swords energy, by the way. I like that. You should come be a moderator for me. We should talk to me on Instagram, Queen of Swords. And maybe you can moderate for me or help me with this, because we have some gnarly people. All right, but anyways, we have your cards being here: the Moon, the Seven of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Their energy feels so docile. It feels so like non-action. It feels like they're thinking about you, and like they're thinking also about good times that you had, and maybe even making long-term plans towards you. But it's like, if it was a percentage about like how much they wanted to move towards you, but versus how much they're thinking about you, I would say about 14% is going into actually making action, and like maybe 60% is going into like thinking about you. So it's kind of like they're doing more. Oh, okay, perfect. No social media. No social media. Interesting. I'll drop my email here. Uh, how could we do this? I don't know. Oh, I can just. Oh, I just added you as a moderator here. So whenever you come back, and I also will add you as a moderator too, because you've been here quite often. So whenever you come in, you can just help if you only if you want to. But anyways, the energy here just feels so like open, but also so stagnant. Um, Four of Cups. Using my tarot guide, by the way, purchase both on my website. Four of Cups. Yeah, it's like I see. It's like I think he's gonna end up like choosing you, or like at least wanting you, or wanting to choose you. But there's just sense of just like stagnancy, and I don't know why. I'm not sensing like why they're like, it's almost like they're wanting to marry you, but like then they're like not talking to you. And I don't know. It's so weird how they feel about this email that you sent them. I think it like unearthed a lot of feelings. I feel like kind of discombobulated, like I'm unable to articulate my feelings. So I think you brought a lot of pain in this person with this email, like a lot of things that he had stored, or they had stored away, that they were like no longer thinking about. It's kind of like they kind of like put you out of their conscious mind, and that email kind of like raised you back into the conscious mind of theirs, and now they don't know what to do with you. It's kind of like they remember all the good times, and you also are still mirroring each other a little bit too. And you guys are still very active in like the you guys' energetic field. But again, we have a Ten of Swords, Judgment, King of Wands, Temperance on bottom of the deck here. And so that just feels like him having that like desire, but like little to no action. And him also just again remembering the good times. Also still like a little bit in pain over this. So in short, I think, yeah, I think your person is like, basically it's kind of like they pushed you down to the surface in a certain sense with this moon card here. But with the Seven of Pentacles, you were always kind of like a thought in their subconscious mind. And now you've been risen back into the conscious mind, their conscious sphere of existence. And now they're like, they're just like going back and forth because they're wanting to, but then at the end of the day, they're not. Because even though the Four of Cups is a very beautiful card, it's also very passive. and I'm just getting a lot of passive energy with this person, or in this in this connection. I wanted to get more clarification, honestly. This is a very interesting situation. I am into it. So, going a little bit over here, but that's okay. I'm going to use my Mystic Moon Oracle just to give you a little bit more clarification. Because it kind of becomes like, oh, you like, as a reader, you kind of like become like slightly interested. But also, like, I'm always detached. Like, whatever comes out, you know? We have Observer. Exactly. Yeah. And you see in the background kind of like how you see like a programming, and I was saying how like you kind of ran like as like a background thought, like a background programming, and now kind of like you've been raised to his conscious awareness, kind of being demonstrated in that card with the imagery there. Yes, this is the last reading we have received. Yeah, they got it. We have surrender. Yeah, your person is just like in the passive energy. And clarify the Four of Cups here. We have reinvention. Interesting. So maybe they have changed so much. We have communication. So maybe this person wants to communicate with you. We do have soulmate here. Return, shadow work, fall, depression here. This person, you brought a lot of like emotions to the surface, for sure, with that emo. Kind of like, I'm seeing like not as dramatic as like a volcano, but like just that bubbling to the surface effect. Any advice? We have thinker. They're telling you to get out of your headspace about this. I know it says thinker, but like there's not nothing that you can do in this connection, but it's just not allowing it to weigh you down, basically. And yeah, this is the last question, by the way, or last reading, by the way. I'm also, where is, oh, here it is. I want to read from the book here too, just to conclude. Strategy, being analytical and logical. Love is not logical, but when you choose a partner, it is a good thing to have things in common. This is a time to weigh the pros and cons of your partnership. Having enough common ground. Do not force it to work, no matter what. In this case, the facts are the facts. So that's, yeah. I choose to read sometimes from that, but yeah, I hope that helped. And yeah, that was very good reading. I like that one. It felt very strong. So that will be the end. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And I do plan to do these more often. I'm thinking every Tuesday, Wednesday, or every Tuesday, Thursday. I'm thinking I could be more consistent with Tuesday, Wednesday. Hopefully, anyways, I'm not going to bring that situation back up. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, and you can also book a private reading with me if you would like to. Everything you need to know is in the description box down below, and or through my website, www.spirituallygina.com. You can book Reiki, sound healing, tarot reading, and I also have a mentorship program for unlocking your psychic abilities. And I think soon I'm going to be doing a pick a card for psychic abilities because it's a very cool thing, I think. And I want to get more people open and aware to their gifts just because it makes your life, it's what we naturally have, but what we lose as humans. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Namaste.